Guys, Evan Aldo here, bringing you a Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Avalanche technical analysis update. Last night went scalp short on Avalanche, scalp short on Ethereum. Those were two trades in my exclusive Discord. Did really well with them. Still in the Avalanche short off of that psychological area around $100, and that's been really nice. Today I was feeling a little bit under the weather. Posted I was mainly, as I've been, saying from the last video, if you watch my last live stream, these VWAPs coming down the weekly, they mean business. It's in the cards that it was more likely that we would break downward rather than break upward. I said we'd rebound a little bit and then we'd come down. One of my good calls, not every call is going to be 100%, but one of my calls where I got it pretty much on the dot here. So, red dot in the weekly. Where could this bring us down to? So we have two big fib levels. The next really big fib level is at around 60K, around 59,669 to be exact, around that general area. If price comes to that area, you're gonna, the odds are very high. You could get at least a scalp long off of there. 53,904 is the next area, around 54. We came up a good amount. It's either going to go one of two ways. This is either going to get red over here with these hiking ashy wicks, or we're going to, it's either going to be just a recovery, or it's going to get red, and then we recover there. 54, I think it's a good place where to correct to. It would be definitely a healthy correction. If we come lower, I don't see us coming much lower than 50K here. Maybe high 40Ks to scare everybody off, and then we finally, come back up, which... Bitcoin does have some weird wicks down lately, especially with the flash crashes we've seen. So it wouldn't surprise me, but I don't see us going much below 54 in this bull run. These areas, it's strong. This is what a lot of analysts talk about. It's strong that we've just kept these areas for such a long time. More so, well, almost more so than up here. We've been keeping these high above 60 for a while. We weren't really able to keep 60 for too long over here. Kept getting rejected off of 60. Now we're comfortably keeping 60. Where are we going to keep peak out in this cycle? I mean, what I've been saying is it's going to be something like this. Maybe something here, February, maybe here. It depends. Some people think this is nonsense. It depends how you draw out the humps. It's going to be probably one or two more or three more the most. Earliest I could see it happening, probably December, January. Latest, probably May or the summer of 2022. The longer it goes on, the more time you have to accumulate Bitcoin and put more money into Bitcoin and make more money from this bull run. You should want it to go on longer, which is what I really want, so I could buy more of it. Where would that, let's map this out as I've done before. So, I mean, if it's a general area like, let's say during, this money flow height from around here to here, what's this percentage? From the money flow height, 122%. So let's see, where's 122% from where we are currently? That would be approximately, this is just approximate, 142. 142, I think, is a pretty safe bet. Not financial advice, but I think we're going to go pretty significantly above 100. I'm thinking in the ballpark of 120 to 180. You could draw, do some other TA type of stuff, map it out, from maybe from here to here, this type of percentage from, repeating the pattern. 246. That's probably the most bullish. That's probably even more bullish than my most bullish predictions. What's 246? That's going to be over 200 probably. 240, just about 200. Yeah, I don't see it going that high, but I could see it going to 140, 180 even. And we could have a triple. The other weird thing people have been talking about, and I'm not really in the ballpark for this, but we should talk about it, is a triple peak pattern. So say this turns into Armageddon, scares everyone off. We're in December and we're still floating around the 40s or something like this. Then, oh boy, into 2022, when everybody has sold everything and everybody's done, then you come up to 140 or something by, summer 2022. That's one other scenario. I think that's the least likely one, but people have been talking about it, so it's good to talk about some different ones. So what's going to happen in the short term here? So let's look at the 3-day. 3-day, you confirmed, or actually, let's look at the 5-day because that's another one with the red dot. not the 5 hour, the 5 day, excuse me. Red dot, same type of deal. Where would this take us down? You know, you do have this divergence, this 5 day divergence. This means business. This could easily take us down to 54. I think there's definitely some hope at 59, but, you know, I mean, you're probably going to come down farther. This confirms 21 hours. It's probably going to get bloody. It's probably going to get a little bit worse before it gets better, I would say. Curving down in the daily. So it looks like you got room to curve down. We confirmed a blood diamond on the 16-hour. Not the greatest thing. Money flow curving down. VWAP down. Everything down. It looks like in all likelihood you're going to come down a bit farther. 12-hour, same deal. You're going to confirm that in about 9 hours. It'll probably get confirmed. How far could a 12-hour blood diamond bring us down? It could bring us down all the way to 53. It could bring us down high 40s maybe. But, you know, the more bullish scenario, we bounce off of here. Here's another thing. Not too good. It's like it's trying to come into the red here on the 8-hour. Once it finally comes into red, oof, that could bring you down quite a bit more. I'd be curious to see the funding fees right now. I don't know if they're in favor of shorts still, because I feel like a lot of people know that, you know, a lot of people know this is not ideal conditions to be longing at the moment. Maybe a scalp long pretty soon off of this level, like I said, but other than that, 4-hour VWAP still pointed down. We could have some time before this starts to point up for a recovery. November 6th, you know, early tomorrow morning. Maybe we bounce off of here early tomorrow morning. A lot of these good trade entries happen at 5 a.m., you know, Eastern time. So it's not the most ideal situation for a person like me. But yeah, hourly, lift curvature down. This would have been your perfect entry earlier in the 15-minute. If you were up at 8 a.m., I was just waking up, still half asleep, not looking at a trade at the moment. But I'm happy with my avalanche short. That is really doing well. That's so well into profit because it was a scalp. It's well over 100% in profit. So yeah, not even a divergence here in these lower time frames yet. I mean, do we even 6-minute? Okay, you're starting to get some type of divergence here. Came up a little bit. Let's see if that lasts. Let's move on to Ethereum. Yeah. Oh, all the way down to 43. So this is a big fib level at 41, about there. It's a good place to look for at least a scalp long or something of that nature. Bam. Yeah, daily. Coming down. Weekly. Oh, you haven't printed that. You haven't printed the red dot yet, but how's the 3-day? Confirmed on the 3-day, probably the 5-day. Yeah, you haven't printed on some of these high time frames, so it could get a little bit worse. I mean, keep in mind, Bitcoin usually outperforms Ethereum in Q4, so it could get a little bit worse here. So keep that in mind. This area is definitely a good place, you know, right around 41 to look for, combined with that spiral line to look for, you know, scalp long at least. Money flow down on 8-hour, not the greatest thing. 4-hour, VWAP still curving down. 3-hour, none of these time frames really look good. We may have a bullish divergence on the 2-hour relatively soon. It could be, you know, down to that area before that happens. So yeah, 30-minute, nothing, not even a divergence yet. So that's Ethereum. Let's look at AVAX because I am in a AVAX short right now and it's done very well. The next place I'm looking to take some more profits. If we come down, we're probably a good shot. We'll come down to this general area around the low to mid 80s. And yeah, went in last night. Red dot on the daily. Looks like we got a little bit more room to come down. Let's look at the 12-hour. Nice divergence. Bam. Looks like we got a little bit more room to come down. 8-hour from there to there. Just these nice divergences are just playing out. You know, more bullish case, you can make the argument these divergences have played out already. However, I just don't see the money really coming in just yet, especially in these lower time frames. It's kind of maybe one of the mama turtle, baby turtle pattern, as CryptoFace would say here, and then you come down even more. So, you know, generally just not looking the best. I looked at this a little while ago. It was still in favor for funding fees were still in favor for longs, so I think there's a lot of people that are still going to get liquidated and drawn out of this. Probably a lot of degenerate longs going on. So, yeah. Psychological area. I mean, just look at this. Right off of 100, we got up to 101. Bam, psychological just down. what's the percentage we came down since I entered last night? 12%. So yeah, it's been a nice avalanche trade. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Guys, another thing, if you want to leave a comment below if there's anything in particular you want to look at, do some TA on for the next video, any cryptos in general. Check out my new cryptocurrency trading course. Discount, still doing a discount below. Check that out, and check out my other links below. Market Cypher, doing a big discount, 25% off. Discount code ALDO25, that's limited time. So check those out. Check out my other links, all things that I use myself and have benefited from. Never going to link in anything I don't use myself. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Have a good one. Bye.